From the dawn of humanity, the ability to control fire has been instrumental to our survival. It provides warmth in the harshest environments, allows us to cook food, and offers protection against predators. Today, we embark on a journey to rediscover this ancient knowledge, to learn the art of starting a fire and crafting a torch using only what nature provides. Starting a fire from scratch without modern devices is a skill that requires patience, practice, and an understanding of the materials and techniques involved. Additionally, making a torch can be essential for light and portability in survival situations. Join me now as we delve into the heart of the wilderness to unlock the secrets of our ancestors and master the timeless skills of primitive fire starting and torch making. Before we can even think about summoning flames, we must first gather the essential ingredients that will fuel our fire. Just as a bird carefully selects twigs and leaves to build its nest, so too must we choose our materials with care. For a fire to successfully ignite and sustain itself, we require three key components: tinder, kindling, and firewood. Tinder, my friends, is the very heart of fire starting. It is the most flammable of our materials, catching a light easily from a single spark. Look for dry, wispy materials like bird nests, shredded bark, or the fluffy seed heads of plants like cattails or thistles. These natural fire starters will readily accept the spark and burst into flame. Next, we have kindling, the bridge between the delicate flame of the tinder and the robust heat of the firewood. Kindling consists of small, dry twigs and branches, gradually increasing in size. Think of it as the stepping stones, allowing the fire to grow in strength and intensity. Finally, we come to the firewood itself. These are the larger pieces of wood that will sustain our fire for hours, providing warmth and light. Choose dry, seasoned wood that will burn easily and produce a good amount of heat. Hardwoods like oak and maple burn longer and hotter, while softwoods like pine and fir ignite more easily but burn faster. Remember, the success of your fire depends heavily on the quality of your materials. Take your time, gather wisely, and ensure everything is as dry as possible. With our tinder, kindling, and firewood carefully gathered, we turn our attention to the methods of actually igniting the flame. Over millennia, our ancestors developed ingenious techniques for starting fires without the aid of modern tools. Today, we will explore two of the most fundamental and effective methods: the hand drill and the bow drill. The hand drill method, as its name suggests, relies solely on the friction generated by rubbing a wooden spindle against a fireboard. The fireboard, a flat piece of wood with a small indentation carved into its surface, acts as the base. The spindle, a thinner stick held upright between the palms, is rotated rapidly back and forth within the indentation. This constant friction generates fine wood dust, which collects beneath the notch in the fireboard. As the heat intensifies, a small ember will eventually form within the dust pile. This ember, glowing red hot, is the fruit of our labor, the seed from which our fire will grow. The bow drill method, while similar in principle to the hand drill, offers greater speed and efficiency. It utilizes a bow, a flexible branch strung with cordage, to spin the spindle at a much faster rate. The bow is moved back and forth in a sawing motion, rotating the spindle against the fireboard with increased force. This method requires less physical exertion than the hand drill, and the ember is typically produced more quickly. However, both techniques demand practice, patience, and a keen understanding of the interplay between friction, heat, and fuel. The moment of truth has arrived. We have gathered our materials, prepared our fireboard and spindle, and now, with a final flourish of the bow, a glowing ember emerges. But our work is far from over. This tiny spark of life must be carefully nurtured and coaxed into a roaring flame. Gently transfer the ember from the fireboard to a nest of tinder. This tinder nest, crafted from the finest, most flammable materials, will cradle the ember, providing it with the oxygen it needs to grow. Cup your hands around the tinder nest, shielding it from the wind, and blow gently. The ember, starved for oxygen, will eagerly consume the tinder, bursting into flame. Now, with the utmost care, begin adding small pieces of kindling to the burgeoning flame. Arrange the kindling in a teepee or crisscross pattern, allowing air to circulate freely. As the kindling catches fire, gradually increase the size of the wood you add, building up to larger pieces of firewood. Patience is key here. Resist the urge to add too much fuel too quickly. A fire, like any living thing, needs time to breathe and grow. Feed it steadily, ensuring a constant supply of oxygen, and watch as it transforms from a delicate flame into a powerful blaze. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the wilderness, a new challenge arises: how to maintain light and visibility as darkness falls. The solution, my friends, lies in the creation of a torch, a portable source of light that will illuminate our path and ward off the encroaching night. Additionally, a torch can be used to determine if a cave lacks oxygen, as it will extinguish quickly in such conditions, indicating the presence of a black damp environment. Begin by selecting a suitable stick for your torch. Choose a sturdy, dry branch, approximately 3 to 4 feet in length. It should be thick enough to hold comfortably, but light enough to carry without difficulty. Next, gather materials for the torch head. Strips of cloth, bark, or fibrous plant material all make excellent choices. These materials will act as the fuel for your torch, burning brightly and providing a steady source of light. Wrap your chosen material tightly around the top end of the stick, securing it firmly with natural cordage or vines. Ensure that the material is attached securely and will not unravel easily as you carry the torch. If available, coat the torch head with natural resins or animal fat. These substances will help to prolong the burn time of your torch, providing hours of illumination. Finally, carefully ignite the torch head using your established fire. Hold the torch upright, allowing the flame to rise and consume the materials, and there you have it, a beacon of light in the encroaching darkness, a testament to human ingenuity and resourcefulness. As we've witnessed, fire is a powerful force of nature, capable of providing warmth, light, and sustenance. However, it is also a force to be treated with the utmost respect. Before we conclude our journey, let us take a moment to reflect on the importance of fire safety and responsible fire management. Always choose a safe location for your fire, away from flammable materials such as dry grass, overhanging branches, or dead trees. Clear a wide area around your fire pit, removing any potential fuel sources. If possible, build your fire on a bed of sand or gravel. This will help to insulate the ground and prevent the fire from spreading. If you must build your fire on soil, clear away any leaf litter or other organic matter. Be mindful of the wind direction and speed. A strong wind can quickly spread a fire out of control. If it's a windy day, consider postponing your fire-making activities until conditions are calmer. Never leave a fire unattended. Even a small fire can quickly grow out of control if left unsupervised. Keep a watchful eye on your fire at all times and be prepared to extinguish it if necessary. Speaking of extinguishing your fire, always have a plan in place before you even strike the first spark. Water is the most effective way to extinguish a fire, but dirt, sand, or even urine can be used in a pinch. Ensure that all embers are completely extinguished before leaving the area. These ancient skills, passed down through generations, are a testament to the enduring bond between humanity and the natural world. Starting a fire and making a torch without modern tools are valuable survival skills that require practice and patience. By understanding the materials and techniques involved, you can successfully create a fire and a torch in a primitive setting. Remember, fire is a powerful force to be treated with respect and caution. By practicing responsible fire management, we can harness the power of fire for good, ensuring its legacy for generations to come.